This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us this Friday night. I'm Jay Cohn.
And I'm Jeanelle Slade. Montana state justice officials vow to stay vigilant in the battle against sex trafficking.
This as the state unveils a new media campaign to draw attention to criminals who target children.
Montana Attorney General Tim Fox says the state Justice Department will continue aggressive enforcement against criminals who force children into illegal sex trade.
Fox says his agency has zero tolerance for criminals who abuse teens and even preteens. Now, his comments come as the state launches a new powerful public service announcement entitled Unmasked. It sends a direct message to those who would abuse children.
Fox says this new campaign, in conjunction with the Georgia-based nonprofit Street Grace and the Montana Association of Broadcasters, is an extension of the focus to stop human trafficking.
One of the things that we sometimes forget is that the only reason there's a market for this criminal activity is because there are people out there seeking children for sex. And so we have done a number of stings, internet stings, where we not only have caught the perpetrators of sex trafficking and rescued victims, but we've arrested the individuals who are seeking out these criminal services. So the message in this new PSA is, we know who you are, we're going to find you, and we're going to bring you to justice.
The Justice Department says the number of juveniles rescued from human trafficking has jumped by nearly 400% here in Montana in just the past 2 years.
Now, he credits that to tougher enforcement and an overall increase in the crime.
A Thanksgiving Day trailer fire left the structure demolished. Its cause is still unknown.
The engulfed single-wide trailer at 3945 Springdale Road in Lockwood was reported shortly after 4 o'clock Thursday. When the owner arrived on scene, he told Q2 it was no longer livable and the property had been vacant for 2 months.
Lockwood Fire Chief John Staley says that building is a total loss, and the investigation, he says, could take a while due to the destruction. Since no utilities were hooked up to the trailer, it's being investigated as suspicious. The fire did an estimated $20,000 in damage.
Billings retailers took in a steady flow of shoppers on Black Friday.
Out at Cabela's, shoppers there lined up before the sun set Thursday. Cabela's staff tried to make the wait as pleasant as possible. They even showed an outdoor movie before the doors opened.
With some big prizes on the line, from gift cards to firearms, more than 700 customers were waiting for the big reveal at 5 o'clock this morning. Staff members told us their goal was to thank the customers and make it an entertaining experience.
I think we all do as retailers find it really important to keep the human element in shopping. They can get everything that they're getting here online, but I think part of it is the experience. If you look around at a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop, the experience is really part of shopping here.
Well, at the Rimrock Mall, the holiday shopping season off in full swing on Thanksgiving Day, and the traffic continued into this Black Friday and actually grew throughout the day.
Mall management calls the day a wild success and says the key is to create memories.
Try to do that with fun and different things, kind of like our Spread the Christmas Cheer wall. Just unique little experience aspects throughout the center, making unique touch points.
And the mall is extending its hours throughout the month of December.
You can visit rimrockmall.com for those details.
As America sleeps, the men and women at Malmstrom Air Force Base are awake, keeping an eye on the Montana farmland.
MTN's Margaret DeMarco is on special assignment to bring us a look inside the missile alert facilities that not only protect the United States, but also our allies.
You drive past these missile alert facilities every day on Montana highways, but might not realize it. Americans just like you are pulling alert 24/7 to protect the nation. Are you ready?
Yep.
Our crew has to take an elevator 60 feet below ground to be able to access the first launch control center to go on alert.
I think that most people in America aren't really aware of what my job is.
As we enter the capsule, we are told we are unable to film majority of the equipment in the room.
We're able to provide strategic deterrence 24/7, 365, and that wouldn't be possible if we didn't have so many hardworking, dedicated people.
But for First Lieutenant Michelle Governor and First Lieutenant Betsy Castro, they do not start their day in the field.
If something pops up, we'll disseminate that information throughout the squadron.
Before the members of the 10th Missile Squadron head into the missile complex, they have a morning briefing.
Whatever maintenance we have going on, whatever activities we'll have in the field, we'll plan how we'll effectively execute all of that for the day.
After the briefing, Governor and Castro drive out to Alpha, which was the first launch control center to go on alert in 1962. The missile complex at Maelstrom Air Force Base spans 13,800 square miles and is the largest complex in the United States.
Each launch control center is in charge of 10 LFs. So Alpha is in charge of Alpha 2 through Alpha 11.
2 missileers are on alert at all times at each of the 15 launch control centers across Maelstrom.
There was a crew out here this morning that we relieved them, so we'll get a brief of everything that they did on their 24-hour shift.
Once they have secured the capsule, Governor and Castro will release the other crew and take control of the launch control center.
The crazy thing about this job is you can be doing it for years and you'll never know enough. There's so much to learn, there's so many things that change that you always have to be on your toes.
Though most people might believe these men and women press a big red button to launch a missile.
There is no big red button. That is a big misconception, but unfortunately there is no big red button.
Missileers are in the field for 24 hours at a time, but for security forces, chefs, and facility managers, they can stay at a launch control center for up to 5 days.
We get our vehicles, we arm up, we do guard mount, and then we post out here.
741st Security Forces Squadron Staff Sergeant Brandon Penix has one of the most important jobs on the site.
My job is to maintain the security. I watch all the sites and I let people on and off the sites and on and off the MAF.
Penix also keeps in constant contact with the missileers and he coordinates with the other security forces members who are posted out.
So if we got an alarm at an LF, we'd get an indication and then we would direct our security forces team to respond to that.
Airman First Class Michael Yun would be one of the security forces members who would respond to an alarm.
Like, it's always thrilling. Like, you deal with new experiences, you deal with all kinds of people and stuff like that. So
one of the hardest parts of each job is being away from home.
Let me get that.
But these men and women are committed to service before self.
Just because my fellow citizens aren't aware of what I'm doing, my adversaries are, and that is what makes me proud to do the job that I do.
These missile alert facilities haven't changed much since the 1960s, and neither has their mission. On special assignment, I'm Margaret DeMarco, MTN News.
Thanks, Margaret. And Alpha has a long-standing history. It was brought on alert during the height of the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Alpha 6 is also known as President John Kennedy's ace in the hole.
Still to come on tonight's 5:30 news, a Billings woman finally meets the dispatcher who helped her save her father's life.
We'll have that inspiring story in a moment. And later in sports, several former Treasure State stars take home some big awards on the football field. Those details on the way.
And coming up in the weather, it was a beautiful day here in the Magic City. Temperatures got way up into the mid-50s. We are expecting to see temps continue to warm up this weekend, but we cool down next week. We'll tell you all about it coming up in just a few more minutes.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Jeanelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire and sports with Scott Green.